United States have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think this team can do themselves a massive favour by playing to this guy, Jeremy Doku's strengths. He's a bit of a nightmare for many defenders, and it's because of the fact that while a lot of wingers can be inconsistent, this guy has got some real substance. And initially, yes, he did struggle on making those connections to players in the box. Now, it's all beginning to work out.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's McKennie. Now it's Balogun. Pulisic. Very nicely done. So who's he picking out? Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Castagna getting this one clear. And here's Pulisic. Back up he goes! Oh, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Robinson. Where? Pulisic. Now it's Balogun. Ball's played through. Pulisic. And it's hoisted clear. Musa. Lovely feet. Now it's Balogun. He's having a shot! That has been knocked clear. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Teat did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Turner, long ball by the goalkeeper. Luca Bacchio. Doku. He's through here. McKennie. Pulisic. McKennie. Oh, nice touch. And here's Pulisic. Played in with purpose. Tielemans. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Openda. Luca Bacchio. Now it's Luca Bacchio. And the shot! Where? Musa. Where? Onana. De Kalpa. Doku. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Doku. Tielemans. Luca Bacchio. And can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Richards. Onana. Played out to the right. Robinson cuts out the pass. Pulisic. Onana. De Bruyne. Castagna. Castagna forwards and with intent. Now it's Openda. Openda. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Richards. Belgium playing high up the pitch here, very much taking the front foot approach. Oh, nicely intercepted. De Kalpa. Doku. And here's Openda. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Onana. And it's De Bruyne. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tielemans. Onana has been caught there, it's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's gone for the shot! Oh, that's well done, really robust. And here's Luca Bacchio. Now, what about this cross?
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Now it's Where? Oh, sweet feet. Chance for a shot! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Belgium, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
De Bruyne. And it's De Kepa. And here's Doku. Doku goes on a charge down the left. Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
McKennie unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. De Bruyne. Looks to the other side. Luca Bacchio chasing after it. Robinson. Where? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. De Kalpa. Doku. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Doku. Lovely. Tielemans! Oh, that is very close.
Tielemans brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Robinson. Decent progress down the left. And it's Musa. Castagna. Mechelen. De Bruyne. And that's really well manoeuvred. De Kalpa. Now it's Doku. Doku providing an outlet on that flank. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Mighty effort! Same again, same outcome.
Belgium really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Does really well to win the ball there. Tielemans. Onana. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Carter Vickers. Robinson. Aim forwards. Tielemans, gently done. Played out wide.
Openda really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Out to the right. And that's been won straight back. Now it's McKennie. Musa. Oh, good spread. McKennie. And now the breakaway. Moved on forwards. And here's Luca Bacchio. And it's De Bruyne. Musa, over to the left. And here's Pulisic. Now it's Balogun. De Kepa, gently done. Now it's Openda. Now it's Luca Bacchio. Well, that's well seen too. Robinson. Musa. Pulisic. De Bruyne wins the duel this time. Teat forwards and with intent. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Played out to the right. Oh, such a clever touch. Now it's Luca Bacchio. Can he find the finish? Oh, he's been flattened there. Doku! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Aim forwards. And it's McKennie. McKennie going full tilt down the right-hand side. Oh, they could be caught out here. McKennie. Oh, and the finish! Oh, it's come loose. Musa played out towards the right wing. De Kalpa. Tielemans. Luca Bacchio. Openda. Luca Bacchio. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Doku. Cross goes in there. Shot a goal! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, a delicate chip through. McKennie gets into a good position. Can he deliver? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. De Kuiper is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And it's where? And it's played forward. It's been slipped through. And a big chance! Openda! It's really well cleared. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's been taken short. And he decides to cross it. Musa attempts a clearance. Weir looking here to chip it through. He has found the way through. Moved on forwards. Tielemans. Luca Bacchio in acres of space out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. McKennie. Now it's McKennie. McKennie puts a cross in. No, he's overshot the green. Luca Bacchio. Mechelen. De Bruyne. Doku. And it's to Kuiper. He's in plenty of space here. Gets it away. Pulisic. And here's McKennie. And here's McKennie. McKennie. That's very neat. Now here's the delivery. He's dealt with that well. Do have a chance to counter here. De Kuiper. De Bruyne played out to the left flank. And it's De Kuiper. Crosses it in. Clears it away. Pulisic shifted upfield. Or played right into his path. BELGIUM was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Luca Bacchio. Castagna. Castagna puts them all in. Robinson can get it clear. Time to deliver. Played in, it goes for the header! Where? Musa. And he goes cross-field. McKennie. Great defending, strong and determined. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Openda. Openda spread out to the left. Well timed, excellent interception. Pulisic. And it's McKennie. McKennie with the delivery. Castagna getting this one clear. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's the throw. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tielemans. Teat forwards and with intent. Pass has gone astray. Robinson. Where? Richards. McKennie. It's a good run down the right. McKennie. And here's McKennie. Cleared without complication. The United States have reclaimed it. Tielemans aim forwards. Robinson. And it's Musa. Musa. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Musa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball but couldn't quite sort it out. Chance! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
The pass is intercepted. Castagna. Tielemans. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Pulisic. That is lovely. Robinson. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Could move up a gear here. Luca Bacchio. Oh, he's found support out wide. Luca Bacchio. And that's played in low.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a begging.
Pulisic. Musa. We're in acres of space out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ambitious ball here. Deftly away. Now it's Openda. Over to the left. De Kalpa. Luca Bacchio. De Bruyne. And here's Doku. De Kalpa. Oh, it's played into the area. Musa with the clearance. Big chance! Oh, that is asking for trouble. And a chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. McKennie. Richards. McKennie. Balogun. Richards. And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Some first half thoughts?
The United States worked the aerial route pretty well, even if it is predictable and a bit one-dimensional, so I'd expect less of that and a bit more variation from here.
The United States, so both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Oh, he's trying it! It's off target and by quite a way.
The goalkeeper really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Belgium have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. McKennie looking for a run-up. And a goal kick. Tielemans. Mechelen. De Bruyne. De Kuiper. Trossard. Mechelen. Castagna. Luca Bacchio. Luca Bacchio has a look inside the box. Ball comes in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. De Kuiper. Trossard. McKennie. And it's McKennie. McKennie looking to get on the end of this. There's the header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Time for a change in personnel. Played towards the other side. Trossard. De Kuiper. And here's McKennie. Pulisic. Where? Tielemans. Luca Bacchio. Openda played out to the left flank. Oh, that's a nice ball. That pass has been well intercepted. De Kuiper. Trossard. And it's De Kuiper. Trossard. De Kuiper. De Bruyne. Trossard. Looks across and plays it in. Cleared away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Tielemans. That's tidy. Tielemans. And here's Luca Bacchio. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. McKennie. McKennie. Well! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Tielemans. Castagna. Castagna. And that's aimed into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. That'll be a throw. McKennie. And it's played forward. Richards. Oh, this looks sharp. It carries far too far and out of play. Openda. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Trossard. Plenty waiting in the middle. McKennie, aim forwards. Pulisic. McKennie. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. And here's McKennie. Pulisic. Caresses it through. McKennie. Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Oh, this was all about good movement in the box just to allow him to get to it.
Teat, forwards and with intent. Musa. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Bruyne. Trossard. De Kalpa. Keeps on running. Aimed in towards the centre. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Where? Carter Vickers looks to the other side, and it's McKennie. Onana. Tielemans. Teat. Teat shifted upfield. Musa. McKennie. Pulisic. Out to the right. Played into the middle. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Teat, gently done. Mechelen moved on forwards. Trossard looks to get on the end of this. McKennie. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's McKennie. Showing good feet. And back out it comes. Pulisic. Oh, good spread. Now it's Pulisic. McKennie. Wow! He's got away with one there. Teat, made over towards the opposite flank. De Kalpa. Trossard, forwards and with intent. Now it's Luca. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
That's really well manoeuvred. McKennie. Now it's Pulisic. Played out to the right. Oh, that's neat. And it's McKennie. Now then, the ball's come loose. Great chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Openda have it back and can go again. Where? Pulisic. Plenty of action at either end, just nothing to show for it.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's played forward. Pulisic. And it's Musa. Oh, that's nice. There are a few waiting for it. And here's Pulisic. Pulisic! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Pulisic is offering a right smile there.
Castagna. Luca Bacchio. De Kalpa. De Bruyne. De Kalpa. Searching pass he's played there. Tries to get it clear. The United States can make their change now with a break in play. And it's De Kalpa. De Kalpa's cross. Cleared away. Musa. Robinson. Pulisic. McKennie. Oh, McKennie! Onana. De Kalpa, gently done. Great defending, strong and determined. Carter Vickers. McKennie. Now it's Luca Bacchio. Nice physical challenge. Richards shifted upfield. And it's McKennie. McKennie providing an outlet on that flank. Nice control. Musa. Pulisic!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Mechela, aim forwards. Trossard. De Bruyne. Onana. De Bruyne. Mechela. De Kalpa. De Bruyne. Tielemans. Castagna. De Bruyne. And here's Tielemans. Tielemans played out towards the right wing. Onana. De Bruyne. De Kalpa. Trossard. A chance to play it in. De Kalpa's cross. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Tielemans. And he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Clears it away. Castagna goes short. De Kepa, cross into the box. Tries to get it clear. And it's Tielemans! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Luca Bacchio. Carter Vickers. Openda. De Bruyne gently done. Oh, this is a... Openda! Straight at the keeper.
Well, that looked very much like a case of stage fright. His job is to steer clear of the keeper.
Now it's Pulisic. Proves too strong. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Really well manoeuvred. Luca Bacchio. Mechelen moved on forwards. Trossard chasing after it. Luca Bacchio. Now it's Openda! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Can he get onto this? The United States have got it back and they'll have another go. And here's McKennie. Pulisic, back into the middle, hit into the middle, he can get that clear, and that's been won straight back.
The United States really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Pulisic. Musa played through into space. He whips in across. Clears it away. And here's Pulisic. McKennie. Now who's going to be first to this? That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. this one clear. Richards. That's good play. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Out to the left it goes. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, smashing header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Castagna. Tielemans. And here's Openda. Luca Bacchio. He is just caressing the ball. And here's... and the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Richards. And it's played forward. Pulisic. Muscular approach does pay off here.
The United States clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Musa.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Musa. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Tielemans. Onana. Castagna. Luca Bacchio. Oh, nice touch. He's having a shot!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Robinson. Oh, that's nice. Musa. And here's Puk. Tries a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. They've got rid.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, great chance! Over to the left. Defending of the desperate variety. In again. Trossard have it back and can go again. And here's Luca Bacchio. Pulisic.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Look, their supporters must become balmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Castagna. Just 5 minutes left. It's run loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nice control. Here's the chance to cross. And it's De Bruyne. This might spell danger. That's going to go a long way. Delivered across. Robinson getting this one clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Pulisic. Played into space. It's anyone's ball now.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Up he goes! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Could be danger here. And it's De Bruyne.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's played forward.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
McKennie shifted upfield. Courtois sends that a long way. Tielemans. This is it then, now or never. Lukebakio. Oh, it's come loose. 90 minutes gone and nothing to show. Now it's Musa. Played into space out wide. Tielemans succumbs to the pressure. Probing pass. And that was very necessary. Mechelen. De Kauper. Mechelen. Theat. Mechelen. Tielemans. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So we brace ourselves for the nerve-shredding ordeal that is penalties.